got 4 different things, and some of them I'm going to be using now, and some of them will be for later things. But this video will just be like a business vlog, because I'm making new patterns right now. Sorry, I'm cutting while talking. I'm making new patterns right now, so I'm gonna kind of film some of that process. Also making some stuff with the stuff out of this Amazon box. So let's open it. Okay, so first thing I got is these little clip-on earring things. I have normal, I'm coming out with earrings soon on a Kickstarter, and I have normal dangle earring ones, but for people that have sensitive ears or are allergic to metal, don't want their ears pierced, whatever, I got clip-ons because I'm allergic to metal, so I can't wear earrings. So I got clip-ons, and it will be a free option, you know, to pay extra or anything. But so this is a pretty small package. I mean, 20 pieces, yeah, but I guess that's all. I'll have to order more. But that's those. I'll show those later because I'm gonna be making some earrings. And then I got this shrink plastic pages, but these are smaller than I thought. I didn't really read. I guess it folded, but that's okay. So I'm gonna be making something with this. I think I'm gonna be making my worm friend, the Tiny Diny's friend worm, into magnets. So I'm going to be using shrink plastic and resin to do that. And then one of the things in this box I realized is a personal item, so we're just ignoring that. And then I also got this cardstock for printing. So it's supposed to be kind of better for business cards because it's smoother. I have other cardstock that I use for different things in my products, but this is supposed to be smoother. So better for business cards, which I'm going to start printing by myself. So I actually want to test this and see if it is smoother than normal cardstock, just to make sure I didn't buy more cardstock. But I did pay attention to all the reviews and stuff, and it should be not just normal cardstock. Okay, it's definitely closer to normal cardstock than I would have liked. It is smoother. It is definitely smoother, so it's good. I'm happy with it, but I kind of thought it'd be a little bit more smooth than what it is. It's smooth. I was hoping for just a little bit more, but I think this is good for business cards, so that is good. And then I'm gonna open up the shrink plastic, and all it says is draw in color, cut/punch a hole, bake for 2 to 3 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 Celsius, and your shrinky craft is finished. So I hope when I open this up it tells me the size ratio that it will shrink to. Okay, it doesn't really tell me the size. It does say I need adult supervision. Okay. Frosted side up when baking. Okay. Dude, it's hot. Okay. So let's take a look at the sheets. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a very clear glossy side and a frosty rough side. You can see the reflection. Now I'm going to get on to making the clip-on earrings. Here's when I started making the earrings. I've never really made earrings before, so it was an interesting experience. I already made the dangle earrings because I had those beforehand, but the clip-ons just came in that package. So I started making those, and it was a little bit hard to get all the little clasps like open, and using the little tools, that was a little difficult for me to figure out, but I think I'm okay with it now, and I really like how these turn out. They're so cute. And I was worried about the charms being a little too big for dangle earrings, but I think they're actually perfect. They're a good size, they're not too big, not too heavy at all. They have the epoxy over them, which makes them shiny too, which is nice. And these earrings will be in my Kickstarter that I'm having soon. There'll be a bunch of things in there, and it's basically so that I can just get funding to start these projects. So these earrings I just got a sample of too, so I could make dangles and clip-ons, but I would like to make a lot more, so I'm doing a Kickstarter for that. The Kickstarter will include things like the earrings, a worm tote bag, I'm hoping some different stickers and keychains, and just anything else I add. I have a list down, I can't remember it all offhand. But in the back you can see I'm working on, you can see a lot of pink yarn in the back. I'm working on a worm pattern, which I actually finalized like recently, very recently. So the one in the back is the non-finalized one, and I did not like how it turned out because I tried to do make it swirly within the pattern by adding increases and decreases, but I didn't really like how that turned out, so I made it straight, and it turns out you can just kind of move it to bend and it's perfect. So I really love how it turned out. So I'm working on doing the rest of my worm friends, so that means the octopus, maybe the starfish, the jellyfish, and my fly. And I already have a pattern for the jellyfish, so that's good. I haven't shared it, and I have to make the my fly a little smaller. So those are the earrings, and now I'm on to making the magnets of the worm friend. I've never used this shrink plastic before, so this was really interesting, and I really liked how it turned out. The only issue was at the end, you can kind of see the pencil lines, even though I did lightly erase them. So I'm not super happy with that, so next time I'm gonna kind of start with the Posca pens and not go in with the pencil and hope for the best so that you don't see it in the end. Because you couldn't really see it before they were baked, but after they were baked you could definitely see them through. And watching Posca pens color in things, or just coloring in time lapse anytime, is like my favorite thing ever. So let's just enjoy this. Okay, I'm finishing up here, and here it is before baking, that's the size, and here it is after baking. So you see the little divots in there, that will get fixed after the resin. And here's a picture for reference of the before and after baking next to each other. You can see the colors got a little darker after baking because it all squishes up, and definitely smaller obviously. So now I'm just putting resin on top, and I'm kind of doing a coating and moving around with the popsicle stick to make kind of a domed feature, which I ended up switching and I did with the brush, but I didn't like how you could see the brush streaks, so I went back to using the method of the popsicle stick and making a dome kind of shape on top of it, which I like so much better. And there's actually no bubbles in there, so that was great. And I apologize for my morning voice. It's first thing in the morning that I am recording this voiceover, so bear with me. I'm starting to do more YouTube videos now, so hopefully I can get more out for Tiny Dinies and to have more content, so that's awesome. Here I'm starting to add the glue and the magnets on the back. I really love this glue because it's super duper strong, and you don't have to use a lot at all. But I accidentally used a little too much, so I spilled over the sides of the magnet, and for some reason it made it like white and crusty after it dried on the parts that spilled outside the magnet. So I'm not sure what to do about that, but it's really strong glue, so I think I'm gonna stick with it and just try and use less next time. But I really like how these turned out, and here they are on the fridge. It makes me really happy to see them over on my fridge. I think they're super cute and they stick well. The magnets are great. Thank you so much for watching. I will put the crochet pattern making in a separate video. I didn't get to it this time, but I did get to the magnets and the earring making, which I'm wearing right now, the clip-ons. And I love them so much. Thanks for watching.